All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Almost ready to get underway. Pitching in our game today, Taijuan Walker. And for some reason, he's not quite as effective here in front of his home crowd, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, and the fans are well aware of that. For him, he's got to just not press and go out there and say, hey, I'm just treating this like any start. Home, on the road, it doesn't matter. My job is to focus on that catcher's mitt, attack hitters, and just try to move through a ball game. So if he can find that kind of focus, doesn't matter where he's pitching because he has good enough stuff to go out there and win a ball game.
Drew Gilbert leading things off and takes a strike. The pitch.
Ball one. I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one outside, and a count 2-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike. Here's a 2-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The pitch. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Kicks and fires. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Now here is Luis Angel Acuna. That's in there. That's strike one. Walker, a 6'4" righty, more than 100 career wins on the mound. A former first-round pick back in 2010. And now the 0-1.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Out towards right center field, sizing this one up, and he makes the catch. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. And a big factor for them in recent games, Drew Gilbert.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting in a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Throw to first. Gilbert back in on a dive. That one fouled off. Gilbert stands at first with one out. And the righty deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Francisco Alvarez. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. Righty delivers.
That's outside.
Pickoff throw, but it's wide of the bag and gets away. Kicks and deals. The rope into right, and that's a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
First and second, 2 down. And stepping in for New York, Andrew Vaughn.
0-1 the count.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Next pitch is downstairs. First and second, 2 down. And we're just getting started here in the top of the first. Wouldn't chase that time. Two down. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two on, 2 outs. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. That one hammered left field. Merrifield ranges back. Gone! That's one way to quiet the crowd. That's his 99th career homer. It's 3-0.
Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort in left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Ronnie Mauricio now.
He's been tearing it up at the plate recently. Chance to extend that hitting streak to 10 games here.
Counts 1-0.
Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 1. 2 out, space is empty. Smoked to the left, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Man at second here with 2 away. DJ Stewart up now for the Mets. Had the day off yesterday. That pitch clips the outside corner. It's 0-1. Man on second, 2 down. There's the strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Bounce to the left side. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Mets get 3 on this homer. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And on the hill today, Corbin Burnes. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
And now the shortstop, Trey Turner. The pitch. That misses. And that's ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 2. Right through there for a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. In time to get him. 1 away on the strikeout.
Oh, there's a small sigh of relief right there. I mean, just to keep that speed off the base pass. It's not just the pitcher. It's other guys that have to think about it. From your infielders have to think about that runner potentially stealing, but also be in position to make a play. As an outfielder, you're thinking about a base hit to the outfield. I got to get to it quickly to try to keep this guy from taking an extra base. So I think everyone just a little more relaxed that he didn't reach base.
Fly ball down the line, and it falls. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
That is good. The right field.
And now here is Harper. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. Burnes with a move to first. Merrifield dives back in. The part about Burnes' journey that's so interesting, former 4th-round pick out of St. Mary's, where he pitched alongside Tony Gonsolin. He swings and fouls one off. But you go back and look at Corbin Burnes in 2019. He threw 49 innings and had an 8.82 ERA. This is off the inside. Ball 1. The main adjustment that Corbin Burnes made was that he got rid of his 4-seam fastball and really leaned on the cutter. That is his signature pitch. And now today, he is a cutter sinker guy, and the 4-seamer really doesn't make much of an appearance. And the right-hander deals. Hard ground ball, base down. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
That is good. The designated hitter,
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
That's a strike. 0-1. Righty to the plate. This one high in the air to left center. Cross in position, makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
That is good. The center field.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. An important piece, but a guy that's been struggling a little bit. They're DH in this one. Kyle Schwarber.
Well, there's no doubt he's an important bat for them, and one they want to get going as soon as possible. Now, with that said, it's important that he doesn't let that pressure just snowball and get out of control. I'm just looking for good at-bats from him today and see what the outcomes are.
Justin Crawford in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. In for a strike. And the count 1-1. And that's in there at the knees. Corners are occupied with 2 down. To third, Lipscomb. They take the force out, gets him easily, ends the inning. Phillies leave a couple. They trail it here 3-0. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the left fielder, Gavin Cross. A wind in the pitch. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So a man aboard. And next for the Mets, Trey Lipscomb. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals, and a strike in there.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And he deals, and that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Cross at second with nobody out. Got him swinging.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And it's off the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I love the hustle out of the box. Man, he drove that baseball, and he was thinking triple right away.
Third with 1 gone. So up next for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
One away with a runner at third here at the top of the second. Next offering is down low. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. First pitch doesn't find the zone. In there at the knees.
I got a ball, 1
2
strike.
outs and a runner at third. Here in the third and final game of the series. Left-hand hitter waits.
2-2 count.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate. And a pitch. Base hit and a run in to score.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Francisco Alvarez. Singled and scored his first time. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Two outs. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. On to first. That completes the strikeout inning over. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Mets 5 and the Phillies nothing. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We head to the bottom of the second. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott.
Boog, anytime we broadcast a game with Burns pitching, we expect to see a lot of strikeouts. His ability to pull hitters, it's a real gift, man, and he generates swings and misses thanks to that filthy slider of his. The best way to hit that slider is just don't miss the fastball.
At the belt and fires.
Hey!
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
This is a guy that really has the ability to be more than just a slugger and a home run hitter, but to hit for average, to get on base, and to drive the ball out of the ballpark.
Right down the chute. That's strike 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Kicks and fires. Outside
ball, 1
low,
strike.
and it's 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a pitch. Struck him out looking. Next to hit, Harry Ford. Didn't play in last night's game. A little breather for him. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Stop at first, one gone.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The pitch. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second. Save. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Man at second. To the right side, and it's through for a hit. Around third. Now a long throw home. The tag, and he's safe.
Well done. Drives in the run. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team with that right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Brett Beatty stands in for the Phillies.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
That one pushed to the left and foul. One run across in the frame so far. Bottom half of inning number 2. Burns with a move to first. Back standing. He's in there safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
And here it comes. Line drive. Nice grab.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Turner in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. That's in for a strike at 95. And the count even 1-1. And a pitch. This to third. This looks like extra bases. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
He's been swinging it really well lately. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
Merrifield, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Two on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. Next offering is outside. The pitch. And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here comes a 3-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 5-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. On to the third inning. Andrew Vaughn now. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Kawhi to kick the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Here comes the 0-1. And a good eye there.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Not only have they already put up a bunch of runs on the board, but they've also made the starter work really hard out there.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Here comes the pitch. This to center field. Sizes this one up. And there's one away.
Like I said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
Ronnie Mauricio will hit next. Doubled his first time up. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
One out, bases empty. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
And now it's even up. Inside, just missed. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Two outs, base is empty. Next to hit, DJ Stewart grounded out his first time. Foul ball. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
On the ground, right side. Toss to Alonso. Third out, and that ends the frame. Nothing doing for the Mets. They lead this one, though, 5-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Bryce Harper. The pitch. Ball one to Bryce. Next pitch is outside. That's down and in.
You know, these Phils did a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up one run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. And it's ball four. He missed down low.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at-bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Schwarber, the next to hit, takes outside. And it's fouled away. The 1-1. That's to third. Off balance feed. There's one. Over to first. Safe.
The center fielder, number 13.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Man at first, Justin Crawford digs in now. He's 0 for 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Stewart gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now that second baseman, Bryson Stott.
This is Bryson Stott. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ground ball left side. They get the force. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Mets 5 and the Phillies 1. Back here in Philadelphia, start of the 4th, and stepping in for New York, Gavin Cross. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Harper balls it in, and there's 1 away.
Now back, the third baseman, Trey.
At the plate, Trey Lipscomb. He struck out swinging at his first at bat.
Love coming to Citizens Bank Park. Best ice cream in all of the league at the press level. It's only been around since 2004, but plenty of awesome history here already. It's the only stadium with multiple postseason no-hitters. Remember, Roy Halladay did it back in 2010, and the Houston Astros threw a combined no-no in Game 4 of the 2022 World Series.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. To the right side, and that's just foul. Oh, and 2 now. And they'll do it again. One down, base is empty. That misses the zone. Now 1 and 2. On the ground to the left, and that one finds its way through. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Now back, the center fielder.
Well, back in trouble, Boog, and it's just been like this for him most of the game. They've been all over him since his first pitch, and I think he's got a very short leash right now. Really needs to lock it down here.
Here's the center fielder, Drew Gilbert. Move to first. Lipscomb dives back in safely. Runner takes off. And first offering is fouled off. Lipscomb, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Fought off foul. Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Foul ball there. The pitch. Look out! And it hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. So first and second with 2 outs. And now the DH, Brandon Nimmo, 1 for 2. First pitch, and he just misses.
0-1, no strike.
Two on, 2 outs.
Yeah.
On the ground to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
The catcher, number 4,
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Taijuan Walker will depart, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Andrew Painter.
And he steps right into a bases-loaded jam where this game could kind of get blown wide open. Just needs one out to get out of it. So this is a huge matchup coming up.
Bases full, 2 gone. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez. That one's in there, 0-1.
Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
And it's even up. Bases loaded, 2 down. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Base hit, 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play. It's 7-1.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
So 2 down, and now the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just 1 shy of that milestone.
And that's outside. 2 outs, a couple of base runners at first and second.
Ball 2.
In the dirt, but kept close.
Balls,
and an excellent job keeping it right there. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
That's down.
Wouldn't chase that time. That's hard hit on the line. That's a hit. Coming home. He'll score, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
That's 3 singles in a row. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
So 2 on with 2 away. Ronnie Mauricio up now for the Mets. That one fouled off. First and second, 2 down. And he grounds one to the right side. Stop. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Mets 8 and the Phillies 1. And we're back. Bottom of the 4th, stepping in the long ball threat, Pete Alonso.
Alonso.
Burns back to work.
Nope.
Just missed.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Oh, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And the pitch.
That's ball 3.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
In there at the knees. 3-2 now. That one backed up the middle, and it gets through. And the leadoff man aboard.
Now
Harry Ford now at the plate. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Out towards left center. On his way over. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one away.
Now batting, third baseman, Brett Beatty.
Man at first. And now for the Phillies, Brett Beatty. Beatty in his 4th year, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Ground ball right side. Vaughn to second, and it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Mets 8 and the Phillies 1. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the right fielder, DJ Stewart. Painter back to work. That one missing inside.
Well, these Mets really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
The wind of the pitch.
Foul.
And a swing and a miss.
2-2 to count.
Kicks and deals. On the ground right side. Into the outfield. Base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Digging in, Gavin Cross. Fastball for a strike. Liner snagged at first. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
The
2 outs, base is empty. Trey Lipscomb up now for the Mets. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. Good eye in that spot. Swing and a a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Not even close there. 2-2. Struck him out in the front door breaking ball. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's Trey Turner.
Not shortstop.
The pitch. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, these Phillies finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. Runners left on base really comes down to timing. Can you put together your best at-bats in the most important moments? That's a difference maker. They've stranded a lot of runners on base in this game.
And the righty deals. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that one missing low. That one down the line, and foul ball. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him. And one away. Whit Merrifield up to the plate.
Merrifield.
That one's in there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
The Mets up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Caught him looking for the K. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Here's Harper now.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Gets the outside corner with that one. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. It's 8-2.
Maybe he's starting to break out of this mini slump. That's the type of swing that makes you think good things are coming his way. This pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, didn't move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. First pitch just misses.
Count 1-0.
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That's in there, and the count 1-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two down, nobody on, and a ball evens the count. And the slider just misses. And the right-hander deals. And that one hammered. Gilbert going back on this one. Pulls it in on the warning track. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. And this is now an 8-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Philadelphia, start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and leading off, Drew Gilbert. The right-hander back to work. On the ground to third. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And next for the Mets, Luis Angel Acuna. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul. Swing and a ground ball out to short. And he's safe at first. Some strange defense there.
That's staying within his game right there. I mean, this speedster gets the infield single, and now he's on base to possibly do some damage. I love seeing what guys like this can do to disrupt the game once they get in a position to do so.
In the air to left down the line. And that's a foul ball. At the belt and fires. Way upstairs, and that is ball 1. Acuna leads off first with 1 away. Inside corner for a strike. The 1-2. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. And now it's going to be Francisco Alvarez, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And that one is inside ball 1. Now move to first. And he's back in easily. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots due up. It's the Mets 8 and the Phillies 2. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Justin Crawford.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
And a foul ball.
The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the break in his stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches always seem to have life. Just doesn't matter if it's early or late. He doesn't make it easy for the batter.
Crawford checks his swing. Appeal down to third. Didn't go. Ball to strike. On the ground, right side. Mauricio tosses to first. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Well, it looks routine, but it hasn't been so easy for this club defensively this year. And you got to make those routine plays behind a pitcher. It helps him to get more comfortable and move through this ball game.
Start in the box again. Takes a strike. Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the 6th. And a base hit up the middle.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's Pete Alonso. And a foul ball. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Not in time. He's safe. Harry Ford stands in for the Phillies. And strike one to the catcher.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. Hammered down the line. Took the extra bases. One run is in. Oh, the throw is over his head. And they got him. Aggressive base running to try and score after the miscue, but it backfires. And digging in for Philadelphia, Brett Beatty. His righty-lefty splits there. Out to short, Acuna. Inning over, and it could have been worse. So they get one run, 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 8 and the Phillies 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Griff McGarry.
Now, I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Andrew Vaughn up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. And he deals. McGarry in his rookie season, 26 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2021. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Gregory Santos getting ready to go. Brash, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Out to short, Turner. Fires across the diamond. That's the first out, the top of the seventh.
Second base, Ronnie Mauricio.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. 1 for 3. And it's fouled away.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
He was all over that one. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Now it's DJ Stewart. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Right-handed reliever. And takes low for ball 1. Man at first, 1 away. And that one wrapped foul. Into center and a base hit. Lead runner around second. They'll throw to third. And the throw's offline. Safe at third. So up next for New York, Gavin Cross. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Two on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. Just missed.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Smoked on the ground a second. Stott over to first in time. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Now back, the third baseman, Trey Lipscomb.
So digging in, Trey Lipscomb.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion, and he's in full speed.
That one way outside. 1-0. Runner at third. 2 away. Bounce to the left side. And he can't come up with it. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's 10-3.
The center field, Drew.
Here's the Mets leadoff man, Drew Gilbert. Fought off foul. Next pitch is outside.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And a 1-1. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time. And a 2-1 hammered but foul. And a pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Lipscomb off of first with 2 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Mets 10 and the Phillies 3. Back here in Philadelphia, set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the Phillies leadoff man, Trey Turner. And here it comes. Top of the zone for a strike. 0-1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Brooks Raley, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Whitgren getting loose as well. Foul ball. Fly ball to right. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 9, Whit
Merrifield, the next to hit. That one fouled off.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
The 0-1. Slider misses outside. One down, base is empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. Bounced up the middle. Acuna on the run, throw to first. Got the out.
Just one out away from 7 strong innings and just at 100 pitches. Man, pretty impressive. They've got to be happy with what they've gotten from him out there today.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Bryce Harper. He's already homered in this game.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
That one misses. Ball 1. Right through there for a strike. The other way, brings it in for the 3rd out. Phillies go down quietly in the inning. Not what they were looking for. It's 10-3. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We're at the top of the 8th. Leading off, Luis Angel Acuna.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
There's the strike.
0-1.
Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the righty deals. The shortstop takes a ball. That one missed. And a pitch. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him.
Leading off for the Mets.
And now the Mets DH, Brandon Nimmo. In there, and it's 0-1. Good eye right there.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And another ball.
Count is 3-2.
In the dirt. Runner holds, and it's a full count. And a pitch. There's a swing and a drive. And that is gone. He made him pay for that one. His 18th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 12-3.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Look at that pure reaction. Fastball up and in. Not an easy pitch to get to, but because it was just a reflex.
Gregory Santos will take over here.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And that's in for a strike. You'll one. Right through there for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The wind and the pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, clearly just anxious right there, and understandably so. In an 0-2 count, you feel like you've got a lot of plate to cover, and you don't want to strike out, and you end up striking out. That's just one of those pitches where it's not over the plate, but because you committed to it as it was leaving his hand, by the time you realized it wasn't going to be in the zone, it's too late to hold up your swing.
Vaughn in the box now. No balls and a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Barlow, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. The wind to the pitch. And there's a foul ball. The wind to kick the pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Two runs across in the inning, and we're in the top of the 8th. The 1-2. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike.
That slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Mauricio, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Two outs.
That's a ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The pitch. Top of the zone for a called strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that is strike 2. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Just off the outside edge. The pitch. And that's ball 4.
That's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Stewart stands in but 2 away as he takes a ball.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Left-hand batter waits. And that's in for a strike. Way outside, 2-1. Wouldn't chase that time. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score him.
3-2 now. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So first and second with 2 outs. And stepping in for New York, Gavin Cross. In there at the knees for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Fouled off left side. Mauricio, the lead runner at second. Stewart at first, 2 out of the inning. That's down and in. A slider missed. On the ground, right side. Over to first. They limit the damage here. Mets had 2 runs on this blast. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brooks Raley. He last pitched 2 days ago. So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Here comes a pitch. Ball 1 there. And a pitch. And a foul ball. And a good eye there.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
The pitch. Good job to fight that one off. Two now.
3-2.
The punch out there. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
Really good battle right there. That final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
The Mets up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That one off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Action in the Mets bullpen. Phil Bickford appears to be getting loose. The wind of the pitch. Starting to go after it. Now we'll look down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Out to center, under it. Brings it in, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for New York, Trey Lipscomb. And he deals. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
Drew Gilbert up now for the Mets. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. That's in there. And the count is 0-2.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolute.
And that one gets away at the plate. Safe at third, moves up on the pass ball. The Mets up big in this one here at the top of the 9th.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Righty to the plate. Line to left. Base hit, and a run comes in. He's in there. And it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Acuna now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Nobody out. Runner at first. That's a slider for a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And he chases that one. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, when you throw the same pitch back to back, that's how you want to do it. Set him up in the strike zone, then extend a little bit from there and see if you can get him to chase. Nicely done with the slider right there.
Brandon Nimmo up now for the Mets. And ball one. Next offering is downstairs. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Alvarez stands in now and watches strike one. 2 on, 1 out. Pitch misses there, and that's ball one.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Here's a 1-1. High fly ball out towards left field. Merrifield ranges back. It has the distance, gone. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 16-3. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing.
Matt Brash comes on now. He's into the game with the bases empty. One out, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Andrew Vaughn. Right through there for a strike. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark. But obviously, out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
And there's a ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Here's the second baseman, Ronnie Mauricio. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
0-1.
Two down, nobody on. There's the strike up high, and it's 0-2. That one missed. Next pitch is downstairs. Two outs. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Mets get 3 on this homer. We head now to the bottom of the 9th. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Bottom 9. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Pete Alonso. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Outside. And now it's even 1-1. Good eye in that spot.
Ball 2.
The 2-1. Next offering misses down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. And down on strikes, and now just 2 outs away.
I'll just rip a page out of the Greg Maddux playbook. Throw that pitch at the hip and just watch it jump back over the inside part of the plate. Tell you what, you are baffled expecting that to almost hit you and then end up as a called strike.
Bounced out to short. In time to Vaughn. 2 up, 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman, Brett.
Last chance for the Phillies. And now for the Phillies, Brett Beatty. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The Phillies with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Out there to center. He puts it away, and that'll do it. The Mets come in here and finish off a 3-game sweep.
Well, this is a nice sweep. Good way to finish this series. You're heading to another city for another one. Got to maintain the same focus. Whatever you were doing in this city, make sure you're doing the same thing in the next one. Eat the same thing, sleep the same way, get to the ballpark at the same time.
Well, this one ends in a blowout, and the road team picks up the win and picks up a sweep. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.